Um, Hi gang, welcome to Lynn's Crochet. I'm back with another video. In today's video, I'm going to be teaching you guys how to make this very popular skirt with the two stripes. So yeah, without rambling too much, you're going to need three colors, but for now, I showed you guys two. So I'm going to be using Cherry to DK weight acrylic yarn, and I'm going to be using a 4mm hook. I'm going to write down on the screen how many balls of yarn I used. And then the other thing is, please take your time. Oh, by the way, thank you for 1,500 subscribers. I'm not going to waste any time. Let's jump straight into the video. So I'm going to start off with white. Okay. So what I'm going to do, 4mm hook. You are going to start off with a slip knot. To do that, take your yarn in a little bit of a shorter section and just make a knot. I realized I started making a tutorial, but I'm not explaining what I'm doing. I'm just crocheting because I'm so used to it. Anyways, so I made my knots. Just make it a bit smaller for the hole and then just put your hook. Just make sure it is a bit tight. What you're going to do is make a chain. In order to make a chain, once you insert your hook inside, you're going to do a yarn over and pull through the chain, yarn over, pull through the chain, yarn over, pull through the chain. So what I'm doing is making a chain that's going to go around my waist. So that's basically what I'm doing. So I'm making a chain. So that's the same thing that you're going to be doing. So yeah, I'll continue the rest of camera. Okay, y'all, so I did a total of 115. So what I'm going to do is make sure it's facing the same direction by doing this. So you guys can see, make sure it's not twisted. So I'm working inside the V's like that. Now what I'm going to do is create a slip stitch like that. So I'm a size extra small, just in case you're wondering. So yeah, now I'm just going to tighten this knot. So what you're going to do is chain two. The first stitch from your hook, you're going to place a double crochet. In order to do that, you're going to yarn over the first stitch, insert your hook like that, pull through two, and then pull through two again. So you yarn over, insert your hook in the next stitch, pull through two, and pull through two, pull through two. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull your yarn, pull through two, and pull through two again. So what you're going to do is work double crochets all around until you get to this point of your work. So that's what I'm going to be doing for the rest of this row. To show you, almost at the end of my row, so I'm just going to finish up what I started. The last stitch now, like that. Now I'm going to slip stitch to join my work. So now to start off the next row, I'm going to chain two, and then in the first stitch place a double crochet. In the next stitch as well, place a double crochet. So for this row, I'm going to be placing double crochets in each and every single stitch. So from here, guys, the pattern is repetitive because me, I like easy stuff to make. So you're going to do this for a total of 5 rows, and then I'll meet you guys once I have a total of 5 rows. So yeah, I'm basically going to work this section off camera, and then I'll meet you guys once I have my 5 rows complete. So you're going to repeat what we did for this row until you have 5. So yeah. I'm moving on to the next portion. I did my 5 rows in total. So now I'm going to be changing colors to move on to black for my skirt. So to attach the yarn, you're just going to basically yarn through and then make a knot like that. And then what you're going to do is chain 2. In the first stitch, work a double crochet. So what we're going to be doing is doing another total of 5 rows, but in the color black, okay? So that's basically what I am doing. So we're going to do a total of, actually, black should be 5 rows, but what I'm going to do, because I want to start doing my increases. So for now, what we're going to do is work a total of 3 rows in black, and then I'll come back to show you guys how I'm going to increase. But in total, we should have a total of 5 rows in black. So that's what I am doing. But now, do 3. Okay, so I'm back, guys. I did 1, 2, 3 rows of black. So I just want to show you the increase portion of my video. So I am going to be increasing 4 times and then no more increases at all. Because as you can see, the skirt is already working out to shape like that. It does fit my waist proper. And then obviously, now it's starting to curve a bit. So in order to do that, I'm going to stitch mark 4 times to indicate where I'm going to be increasing. So what we're going to do is we're going to pull a side here, or you can put a stitch marker here on the side that marks our first increase, and then a second one will come also on the other side like that. The third one will come here in the middle, come here, and then the other one will come, sorry, here. So basically 4 increases, as you guys can see, 1, 2, 3, and 4. So where I did pull the yarn, that's where I am going to be increasing. So for now, I'm just going to chain 2 and then work double crochets until I get to where I'm going to increase. So that's what I'm going to do for this portion. Okay, y'all, so I'm reaching my first increase. So where I did stitch mark, you're going to put 2 double crochets in the same stitch. So there goes my first one, that's 1, and then 2 double crochets in the same stitch like that. So 1 and 2 in the same stitch, and then I'm going to work again, and then when I get to the second one, I'm going to put a double crochet, the third one 2 double crochets, the third one 2 double crochets, and the fourth one 2 double crochets, and just like that. So I'm going to demonstrate one more time how to do it, and then you repeat what I did 2 more times to make an increase of 4. So yeah. Okay, y'all, so I am reaching my second increase. We're gonna put 2 double crochets in the same stitch. That is 1 double crochet, and that is 2 double crochets. So you're gonna repeat this for a total of 2 more times. You see where we put our stitch markers, and then from here, guys, we are no longer increasing. So what you're gonna be doing after this row is just working, sorry, another row of double crochets all around, and we're going to be doing the color black one more time, because in total each color is 5 rows, and then so far for black we did 4. So the next color should be white, and then we're going to do 5 rows, and so on and so forth until you reach uh your desired length. So it's very much repetitive, so I don't know if I should be showing you guys, because I don't want to make the video too long. But then again, I want you guys to understand what exactly I'm doing. But yeah, so it's a very, very easy pattern. We only increase once, 4 times. And then for the next row, we are going to be doing black again. And then I'll come back to show you the white row, so you guys get the gist of everything. So yeah, I'm done with my 5 rows of black. Now I'm going to do another 5 rows of white, then black, then white, then black until my desired length. So now I'm just going to be starting off with my chain of 2. I've already attached my yarn off camera, and then we are gonna just work double crochets for the next 5 rows in white, and then 5 rows in black, and so on and so forth, repeating the pattern until we have our little cutie skirt. No increasing, no decreasing, just work down. Yep. So I'm done with my skirt. I did quite a bunch of rows. I ran out of yarn. I'm not gonna even lie, because here, as you guys can see, I did 3 rows and 3 rows and then 5. So I ran out of black yarn, but it is a perfect length, so I'm not gonna really do much. So the plan was to do blacks 5 for 5 rows, and then 5 other rows of white. So please do that instead of doing what I did. So 5 rows of black and then 5 rows of white. We're going to be moving on to this kitty color, which we're going to be working all around my border. So you can either use those 2 colors that you have, but like I feel like a third color would look cute, so that's why I'm adding it. So I'm just going to attach. I'm going to try and find where my project started, which is right over here. So I'm just going to attach my yarn through there, and then we're going to work a row of half double crochet. In order to do that, you're going to chain, pull through, then chain 1. In the first stitch, do a half double crochet like that. I'm going to show you again. Yarn over, insert your hook, pull through all 3, and then again. So I'm going to be working this all around until the end of my row, y'all, and I'll meet you guys once I am done with that. Okay, y'all, so I am done with my row. I just did a slip stitch, and that is basically half of my skirt all complete. So now we're gonna move on to the cinching of the skirt. So we're gonna try and find the center line where we were slip stitching, and then that's where your darning needle comes in. So what you're gonna do is weave in your yarn and basically do this. I don't know how to explain it, but like how you are sewing, like this. All right, like that, but obviously with yarn, and then just pull through, and then your skirt will scrunch up. So I'll come back to show you that, because I will do it off camera. And then the final step is to make the string that ties the knot. In order to do that, I'm going to be using the color that I used for my waistband, which is this one, and then I'm just gonna make a long chain which I'll be able to tie. So that's what I'm doing. Make sure the chain is long enough to go around your waist. Okay, let's pretend my chain is all done. So what you're gonna do is, in the second stitch from your hook, you are gonna do a half double crochet. So you yarn over and then make a half double crochet like this, like that, like this. So I'm gonna make whole double crochet, half double crochet until the end, and I'll meet you guys once that's done, and I'm gonna show you how to weave in. And yeah, okay, so as you guys can see, I did scrunch up my back, and I'm also done with my waistband. So now I'm just going to show you guys how to join our waistband. So you're going to put it here like that, and then maybe skip 3 or 4. I'm going to skip 4, and then like that, 2, 4, 6, 8. There's no formula to this thing, guys. Just do what makes you happy. And then 4, I'm going to continue the rest off camera, and then I'll come back to show you guys the final results. So yeah, but that basically sums up our video. I hope you guys liked the video. Make sure to like, subscribe, comment, and share. And I'll see you guys in the next one. Bye.